Hi folks, thanks for coming, thanks for watching, hope you're well. Tonight I'm cooking premium Angus short rib from United Harvest. Bloody excellent, you're gonna love it. What I have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips, very nice and thin. I'm going to steal them off on high heat and then I'm going to turn it down and cook them slowly. Before I do that though, I have white peppercorns and coriander seeds, some lovely sea salt flakes. And I'm just going to roast them off in the pan here, just lightly. I can hear it now, the pitch or the frequency has come to a little higher frequency in sound. I have a mortar and pestle. Simply going to place some of this in here, like so. And while it's hot, you can hear it crackling, right? This is going to be the coating. To me, I'm happy with that. I have preheated my cast iron pan for a few minutes. I've just turned the flame on, as you can see. Preheated it because it takes a while for cast iron to heat up, but cast iron is what you want to do this dish in, because cast iron, it just allows the meat of this integrity to cook beautifully and it gives it a lovely char. The marbling of the meat is fabulous. United Harvest farmers take great pride in feeding their beef potatoes for the last 4 months. That brings that lovely fat content, which is flavor and a delicate texture. Very simple, f***ing easy. Pardon my French, I'm Australian. I've pureed up some garlic, fresh garlic cloves, and I've used a little salt and a little olive oil. I've also, in the olive oil, I've added avocado oil because, first of all, I want a little bit of that lovely grassy, peppery flavor from the olive oil, but I don't want to burn it. So I've added a little avocado oil. Look at that, really simple. Get your hands dirty. Have your pan smoking, your nice cast iron pan smoking. These are inexpensive pans and they last a lifetime. They'll outdo a dinosaur for sure. Never before have I seen, and I have travelled extensively around the world. I think I'm at my 18th country now. This cut is usually a lot tougher, and I can feel it when I work with it with my hands. This cut is so soft. I'm not going to cook it slowly. I'm going to seal it on both sides on high heat, turn the heat down after I've turned it. I'm going to take it off and we're just going to slice it and we're going to eat it. Well, you're not going to eat it, I'm going to bloody eat it. A little bit of mess on the chopping block. I'm not going to tidy that up because I would like to have that as a little additional flavour at the end. Especially with green herbs here. I'm using thyme, lovely fresh thyme. The herbs that I'm using in the pan are thyme as well. Notice I want a little bit of charred thyme, charred meaning a little burnt, not burnt, but on that way, so it gives it an additional flavour. And again, the aroma of the thyme, I can sense that it's starting to cook very nicely with these flavours. Bloody basic, bloody delicious. Chopping up a few little leftovers of the green herbs here because I want to rest the short rib on the chopping block amongst it and massage it in just as I'm cutting it as well. Then what we'll do is simply drizzle olive oil on it and watch the flock of seagulls come. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a great time for me to add a little butter. A few little knobs of butter. You're gonna say how much? I'll write a recipe, don't worry, but go with the feeling of your heart. The great thing with food is that you can experiment with it. And if you're not sure of how much of an ingredient to add, all you need to do is taste a little bit of it and you'll know. You know not to throw a whole jar of peppers into a dish unless you want to burn your ring out or your mate. But the other thing is that ingredients are about marrying together or merging together like a symphony. You don't really want it to be like a f***ing circus act. You want this lovely symphony, especially when you're using ingredients that have been crafted and taken so much care, so much pride by the providors, by the farmers, by your vendors. When the meat is resting, as I'm going to do now, I'm then going to turn up the heat in the pan for a little second and let it glaze into a little sauce and drizzle it over this wonderfully cooked short rib. Here we bloody go. We're gonna cut this up, dish it up, serve it up, and I don't think it's gonna last very long. I have a hungry team here. This crispy, crunchy coriander, white pepper on the outside. It's f***ing awesome, actually. Okay, so this is rather heavy. Folks, that is all you need to do. Make a little salad or some steamed greens.